because I had realized, like, dang, after all these years, 2017, so that's 3 years, and 2017 to 2020, you've been cheating for 5, because I found out y'all started in 2015. You still haven't changed or grown up or have a different mindset that I'm willing to give any more years to hope that you will change and grow up. So at that point, to me, it became soiled goods. I was like, you know what? He ain't changing. I'm out.
What if I told you that when Love and Marriage Huntsville wrapped its final season, the biggest drama didn't come from the reunion stage, but from what happened after the camera stopped rolling? Because right when fans thought it was all over, the marriages, the breakups, the business ventures, and the fake smiles, Melody Shari came back with something that nobody saw coming. She wasn't crying. She wasn't begging for sympathy. She was done being quiet. For years, she carried the weight of everyone else's lies, watching her pain get twisted into TV gold. But now that the show has ended, she's finally speaking her truth, and she's not holding anything back.
Instagram, listen, really quickly, a lot of y'all been inboxing me, some of you have been texting me, asking me what is going on, what is up with this video that Martell Holt has decided to post today. I really don't know. I have no idea where his mind is, why the hell he done took it to social media at that. However, since he keeps saying he got some stuff to get off his chest and he got to put the truth out and all of that, then I'm going to get some stuff off my chest too. Like, it's not going to be no one-sided anything, ever. So, I'm waiting just like y'all. And I'm waiting to hear what his truth is, so that way I can go ahead and put my truth out as well. You know what I'm saying? And my truth gonna be the truth. So I'm waiting like you guys. I don't know what he's thinking. Kind of disappointed, to be honest, because I thought we had gotten past the whole going to social media thing, but it's all good. But y'all can stop inboxing me, because I don't know. I'm waiting too.
From hidden betrayals to fake friendships to cast members secretly working behind her back, Melody exposed it all. And this time, she didn't just hint, she named names. So, what really went down behind the scenes of Love and Marriage Huntsville? Who was loyal and who was only there for the spotlight? This isn't just a tell-all, this is Melody reclaiming her story. But before we dive into the chaos, let's rewind to where it all began. Years ago, when Love and Marriage Huntsville first premiered, it wasn't meant to be a battlefield. It was a vision, a story about successful Black couples building empires, balancing love, family, and business.
Starting tonight, and no, I'm not on the show. I work behind the scenes, my production company on this one. So before y'all get started, I'm not on the show. I work behind the scenes. And what's so crazy, I'll be honest, I like working behind the scenes, because having been in front of the camera, I just feel like I know and I can see certain things, and I know what's gonna rock and what's not. And I'm just thankful. I'm just so thankful. So I'm gonna post on my story so that you guys can make sure y'all tune in. And I have some more stuff coming down the line too.
At the center of it stood Melody and Martell Holt, the picture-perfect power couple. 4 kids, real estate success, confidence, and charisma. They had the glow, the money, and the love story everyone wanted to see. But what the world didn't know was that behind those smiles were cracks that had been forming long before the camera showed up. When Martell's infidelity became public, everything changed. The show that started as a dream turned into a mirror of Melody's heartbreak. Every episode, she had to relive her pain, not just as a woman, but as a mother, a business owner, and the face of a show built on love. While the audience was entertained, she was breaking. Her marriage crumbled in front of millions. And instead of support, what she got were whispers, judgments, and cast members who, instead of lifting her up, used her vulnerability to stay relevant. But Melody played it smart. She didn't lash out. She didn't expose anyone. Not yet. She smiled, handled her business, and built her brand, while others used her name to keep theirs alive. For years, fans wondered how she stayed so calm. Well, now we know she was taking notes. The show may be over now, but Melody's truth has just begun. When she went live recently, her her tone was different, calm but fiery, wounded but strong. She said, "Y'all watched me go through hell, but I'm not here to cry about it. I'm here to tell the truth." And from that moment, everything changed. According to Melody, almost every cast member had a part to play in her pain. Some pretended to be her friend while feeding gossip to producers. And others? They simply watched her drown and called it storyline. She started with the people who smiled in her face, the so-called friends. She talked about Destiny, once one of her closest allies. In the early seasons, fans loved seeing their sisterhood, two strong women supporting each other. But Melody revealed that things shifted fast after her divorce. She said Destiny stopped calling, stopped checking in, and when she finally did reach out, it was always when the cameras were around. Melody said, "Friendship shouldn't have a filming schedule." She claimed Destiny played both sides, 1 minute showing loyalty, the next repeating private conversations to people who used them against her. Then came Letitia and Marsal, a couple who always claimed to stay neutral. But according to Melody, that neutrality was just a cover for shade. She said there were private text threads, behind-the-scenes whispers, and producers who encouraged them to keep the tension alive because it made good TV. Melody said, "I realized some folks didn't want peace. They wanted a plotline." She even mentioned moments that never aired, times when apologies were made off-camera but edited out because it didn't fit the drama. That's when fans started connecting the dots. What if the version of Melody we saw, the one always defending herself, wasn't the full truth? What if the real story was buried under selective editing and fake smiles? But she didn't stop there. She moved on to Martell, the man who started it all. Melody said, "You can't heal in the same space that broke you." For years, she tried to keep it civil for the sake of their kids, but when Martell began playing social media games, posting half-truths and spinning narratives to protect his image, she had enough. She said he turned her real pain into entertainment, and the cast, instead of calling him out, laughed it off. She talked about how producers fed off their tension, even arranging scenes to keep the drama alive. According to Melody, arguments that seemed spontaneous were often encouraged, with producers hinting at what to bring up right before filming. Some cast members even got bonuses for episodes that trended. She said, "They turned our pain into profit. And y'all wonder why I was quiet?" But here's the twist. The person she trusted least wasn't the one who hurt her the most. It was the ones who said nothing. Melody revealed that a few cast members she considered family watched lies spread about her and said absolutely nothing to stop it. They stayed silent, smiling for the cameras, collecting checks, pretending everything was fine. She said, "Silence is betrayal too. If you stood next to me while folks dragged me, you're part of it." Then she dropped a bomb that shook fans to the core. Melody claimed that producers and certain cast members plotted to freeze her out. They allegedly wanted to shift the show's focus, make her look bitter, unstable, and hard to work with. She said it wasn't about truth anymore, it was about control. And when she stopped playing along, that's when things got nasty. She recalled how storylines were rewritten, confessionals were chopped up, and moments that showed her strength were edited down to look like attitude. She said, "You don't see the full picture. You see the version they want you to see." By this point, fans were stunned. Because the same people who claimed to stand for Black excellence were now being accused of tearing down one of their own for a storyline. And what made it even more emotional was how personal it got. Melody shared how she used to cry after filming, not because of Martell, but because of the betrayal from people she once called friends. She said, "You expect pain from an ex, you don't expect it from the folks you broke bread with." After her live ended, the internet exploded. Clips went viral. Fans took sides. Some said Melody was finally telling the truth. Others accused her of playing victim. But what nobody could deny was the emotion in her voice. She wasn't just spilling tea, she was healing out loud. And while she never mentioned every name directly, it was clear who she was talking about. Within hours, some cast members started posting cryptic messages. One wrote, "Some folks love playing the victim when the spotlight fades." Another said, "Peace over pettiness." But fans weren't fooled. They knew it was shade. Martell, on the other hand, posted a black screen with the caption, "Keep your name clean. God sees everything." That silence spoke volumes. Meanwhile, old cast members, even a few who had beef with Melody in the past, started reposting her clips. One said, "She told no lies." Another commented, "It's time the truth came out." Suddenly, what started as a quiet live became a movement. People began questioning everything: the show's authenticity, the producer's intentions, and the cast's real friendships. And that's when Melody dropped her final bombshell. She said she was done with fake TV, fake friendships, and fake loyalty. She's working on something new: her own project, her own story, her own platform. This time, no producers twisting the truth, no one else writing her narrative. She said, "Y'all watched me go through fire, now watch me rise from it." But behind that strength was still pain. Melody admitted that walking away wasn't easy. She lost real friendships, business partnerships, and even fans who couldn't separate the edits from the truth. She said, "People judged me from clips that were designed to make me look angry, but if you lived what I lived, you'd understand that silence isn't peace. Sometimes it's survival." Her emotional honesty hit deep. Because when you think about it, Love and Marriage Huntsville was supposed to celebrate unity. Instead, it became a war zone of jealousy, ego, and manipulation. And Melody became the target, not just of rumors, but of people who saw her light as a threat. Even now, she says she's still healing, still learning how to trust again, how to love without fear, how to let go of the people she thought would never hurt her. But through it all, one thing's clear: she's not broken, she's reborn. And that brings us here, to the ending nobody saw coming. After years of silence, Melody Shari has finally found her voice again. And she's using it to rewrite the story that others tried to control. For some, her truth feels uncomfortable. For others, it's empowering. But either way, it's real. In her words, "The truth don't need approval, it just needs time." Now, with Love and Marriage Huntsville behind her, Melody is walking into a new chapter, free, fearless, and unfiltered. The show made her famous, but it also made her stronger. Because when the lights went off and the world stopped watching, she learned who she really was. She's no longer the woman crying on reality TV. She's the woman who survived it. And if you listen closely, you can hear it, that quiet confidence in her voice. She's not bitter. She's not broken. She's done being silent. Because at the end of the day, sometimes closure doesn't come from an apology. It comes from finally speaking your truth, no matter who it offends. So whether you love her or hate her, one thing's undeniable: Melody Shari didn't just end a show. She ended an era of manipulation, silence, and fake smiles. And if her final message tells us anything, it's this: you can try to bury a woman like Melody Shari, but she'll always rise louder than your lies. So now the question is, who's brave enough to tell their truth next? Because if this is how the show ended, something tells me the real drama is just getting started.